Alright, so for week 6 of spring anime, the shows continue. We're past the halfway point for most of these shows, so yeah, a lot of like good story progressions, cool character moments, good fights. And there's so many other emotional scenes happening in the season. Also, there were some delayed animes from last season, Winter, that are catching up this season. So yeah, this week there's going to be some Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible, another cute romance show. We have so many romance shows this season, this is another one. And also Golden Kamuy Season 4, if you're keeping up with the search for gold. So yeah, with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so for Jigokuraku episode 7, a chill episode this time, bro. We taking baths, we're relaxing, we're getting plot dumps. After fighting all these times on this island, bro, it's time to relax. So yeah, we see like this dude Groot with this little girl May, and the whole squad kind of comes up on them. So Gabimaru, he wants like to know about the elixir of life, so he follows the little girl because of course he does. But apparently she's like very slippery and she's kind of strong. Also, she has this protector. So it's basically this big tray man. His name is Hoko. So yeah, Yuzuriya kind of fights him off while Gabimaru and Sagiri kind of run after the little girl. So yeah, very funny and unexpected. We meet people on this island that are actually kind of like friendly, not really hostile. And now we're trying to get intel from them. So yeah, Yuzuriya, we see her release her cum technique. So yes, thank you animators, thank you Mappa, thank you author-san for including this scene. So yeah, Yuzuriha kind of drinks this potion. She has like this whole layer of like white stuff on top of her skin, and she's fighting the tree guy. Gabimaru chases after Mei. Sagiri's also there. Thing is, Mei's very scared, and she kind of fights back. Bro, she has the iron fist. But yeah, besides that, she's kind of scared. You know, she's cute, gotta be protected. And Gabimaru's kind of like, you know, chasing after her, ties her up. So yeah, Sagiri kind of consoles her. She like kind of yells at Gabimaru for using force. And then yeah, we kind of like ease tensions. They all kind of relax in their village, and we get a plot dump. So the tree man, his name is Hoko. Little girl, her name is Mei. She has like reddish hair. They tell us what everything's all about. So this elixir of life, it is real. Bro, all our goals are finally concrete. So yeah, this dude tells us about the island. So the island, his name is Kotaku, and it's basically where the gods live. Definitely heaven, that's what they call it, because there's gods here. But the problem is any outsiders, any humans are just, you know, gonna die or gonna be hunted down. So they're gonna be hunted down by the Tensen. So what are the Tensen? Well, yeah, they're the gods. They kind of like run shit on the island. They command everyone. They also create the elixir of life. So yeah, this island is basically divided into 3 parts. So it's like the outside beach area, and then there's the inside forest part, and finally there's the middle part with some smoke and maybe some like gods in there. And yeah, that's where the elixir of life is. It's in the middle. So Gabimaru is finally happy because he has a concrete goal in mind. This elixir is real, and if he gets it, he will be reunited with his waifu. Problem is, you know, it's not that easy because we see the Tensen. So there were the waifu lesbians kind of kissing last episode. So yeah, the other executioner and his brother, they found them, and yeah, they fight them. So this fight goes as well as you expect. So the dude, I think his name is Chobe, he has like his giant axe, kind of cuts off the gods. So the gods don't seem to be that tough, the Tensen. The problem is they have the elixir of life on them, bro. They ingested it. They also like kind of gave it to a lot of other people, whoever like deserves their blessing. So the little girl Mei and the tree guy Hoko, they both also have the blessing, I think. So they're also immortal. So yeah, basically when you fight them, you cut their heads off, you cut their bodies in half. They just regen. They turn into like plant monsters and regenerate. It makes it kind of interesting to see how we're gonna fight a mortal opponent. Maybe tie them up, restrain them. But yeah, Chobe and his brother, they're not having a good time. So yeah, basically they get overwhelmed and they do eventually, I don't know if they get killed, but yeah, basically they get thrown down a pit. And yeah, this pit is with the flowers on it. So yeah, Hoko is also telling us about the flower pit. So yeah, the gods hate sin, and then they're basically kind of like killing you and then enwrapping you into flowers. So you're kind of turned to a flower permanently to kind of like remove your sin. And apparently this also creates the elixir. So it's like a whole process right here. And it kind of does explain why everyone turned into flower monsters. But yeah, very decent plot dump because we do learn that the elixir is real and the whole thematic purpose of all these flowers. So yeah, villains established. You know, it doesn't seem to be too impossible though. We'll see what's gonna happen, but yeah, a lot of like scary supernatural stuff on this island coming through. But yeah, after that we relax because we're chilling in the village. So yeah, it's bath time. So yeah, Mei is there, Sagiri is there, Yuzuriha is there. Cool fan service moments. Sagiri also like being like a good mother figure, giving a bath to Mei because they have like all these supplies in their village, but they don't really know how to use it. So Sagiri's like teaching Mei the ways how humans live. So Yeah, it's very interesting. I guess I could speculate what May is. Like, maybe she's a human, maybe she's like, half demon, maybe she ingested the elixir of life. Something happened, but she did grow up on this island. She doesn't really speak the language, but she understands people. So I guess the girl is very cool. Maybe she does something. But yeah, overall, solid episode. I like when we're relaxing, getting story moments. So everyone's kind of well rested, prepared to fight maybe next time. But yeah, this anime is very good at setting up the environment, giving us like a cool setting, as well as a story to follow. And every episode, there's maybe a cool fight to look forward to. So yeah, hopefully we see what's gonna happen next. But yeah, we know that this elixir is real, and the enemies to watch out for are the Tensen. Okay, so for Vinland Saga Season 2, Episode 19, the fight is starting. The battle on Kettle's farm. 100 of Canute's strongest warriors versus these farmers that are kind of just, fighting for this fraud, bro. Kettle, I lost mad respect to him. He was like kind of a nice guy, but now kind of shows his true colors, like a fake dude. He's like, pretty evil actually. Slave owner, stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, stuff is written on the wall already, but yeah, this battle is starting, bro. So exciting. We just see like all these characters, what they're doing. Nothing really super dramatic, just like good character stories. So yeah, some big ones. We see Snake, why he's working for Kettle all this time. So Snake knew the real Iron Fist. So Kettle's kind of using that name. He stole that. So yeah, Snake tried to visit him, try to reunite with him after like, getting into some trouble. But yeah, he came across this fake Kettle, and then he decided to work on the farm. So, it's been good. But yeah, that's why Snake is like fighting in this battle that they're definitely gonna lose, because he kind of owes him. He just like kind of lived on his farm for free, basically, just for protection. And I guess it's like mutually beneficial, but yeah, now they're about to die together. So yeah, all that stuff is there. Very nice, simple backstories. I really love it. And probably gonna be very sad when a lot of them die, because yeah, this battle is starting. Also, Thorfinn is there, so him and the boys, they got reunited with Leif Erikson. It was supposed to be a touching moment, but since the fight is happening, like things are so fast paced, they just met. Now they're about to leave together. So that's also pretty surprising, because yeah, Thorfinn, he's like pretty strong. So yeah, he's not actually taking part in this battle. But he's living with Einar, which is like very nice. I love like Thorfinn sticking with his pacifist ideals. I really want him to, kind of succeed in this world. Hopefully he does. But a lot of struggles, a lot of like dilemma and pushback in this world. So we see that Arnheid, she's like very injured, but she's like still managing to be alive. So yeah, they're also rescuing her. And yeah, they get to escape, but yeah, everyone else is fighting on the farm. Very tragic, because yeah, we see the front lines are dying, because yeah, it's only 100 of Canute's men, but bro, we got like battle of hardened Vikings. They got the Yoms Vikings, who are basically just like mercenaries, so they'll just murder people on sight. They also got, the King's Guard, who are just like, tough dudes. They got armor, spears, shields. They can shoot arrows. It's like they're firing on all cylinders. So yeah, Kettle's men are kind of being driven back. The only like advantage they have is the numbers, but besides that, yeah, a lot of people are dying. Hopefully Snake does something, because yeah, he's a very cool guy. He's true to his ideals, and I guess he wants to make one last stand. All of Snake's men are also fighting, so yeah, it's gonna be very cool next episode. But King Canute, he's just standing there all sadistic, like, yeah, we're gonna take this land. It's a tragedy that it had to happen, but bro, yoink, that's my land now. So yeah, all the Vikings are there. We also see Floki. I hate this guy, so annoying. He's always out there causing trouble. So yeah, the battle is continuing, but wait, there's some funny stuff happening. So yeah, Kettle's sons, Thorgol and the other dude Olmar, who's kind of annoying, they have a plan. Okay, what if we attack from the back? Hit it from the back. So they do that. While everyone's fighting, Canute's getting a bit overconfident, so he's like, oh, send a rear guard forward. So yeah, Thorgol's just swimming. Olmar's also there, but he kind of gives up. He couldn't swim fast enough with the sword. So Thorgol's by himself. He's like, I'm coming for that ass. And just like shirtless going after the king. So yeah, cliffhanger next episode. Next episode's also called Pain, so yeah, definitely gonna be another tragic story. But yeah, Thorgol was just so funny to end off the episode. He's kind of growing on me, because I do hate like the toxic Viking mentality that's depicted, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna rape, pillage, murder all these people. But then Thorgol has an actual personality, and he's, fighting with his dad, so yeah, it's all there. And yeah, we'll see you next episode what's gonna happen. But yeah, overall, our squad looks like, they're about to be defeated. And yeah, hopefully Thorfinn and everyone gets away, and we find something better to do in the future. Okay, so for Demon Slayer Season 2, Episode 6, so yeah, another fire episode. Fighting is continuing. Nothing like major happened though. It's more like, transitions. There's definitely going to be some insane scenes coming next episode, but yeah, last episode when Tanjiro did the sun breathing, like sliced off all 4 demons' heads, that was sick. And here a lot of like other insane stuff happen. Also, it's kind of like a Mother's Day episode, because we do get Genyo's backstory, and yeah, him and his family, bro, it's not looking good. When you get the backstory of Demon Slayer, you're about to die, and we're about to hear something tragic. Yeah, basically Tanjiro, he realizes using his head, he cut off off all the demons' heads, but yeah, the last one is still alive. So he's like, okay, there's a fifth demon. I can smell it. So yeah, let's kind of chase after it. But yeah, the problem is, since these demons are stunned, they're not dead yet. So they're like kind of regenerating their head. So it's like 2v4. Well, it's like 3v4 with Nezuko. But yeah, these demons are kind of regenerated back. So yeah, they have to fight them while also hunting down the fifth demon that's like controlling them all. So yeah, Tanjiro and Genya kind of like swap. They take turns kind of fighting demons, pairing them, shooting their heads off with guns, and using fire breathing. Nezuko's also like kind of bashing them in, using fire as well. Tanjiro's being positive, hyping up Genya as they kind of look for the fifth dude, and they do find him. Also, he's like really tiny. So he's like kind of a short, cowardly guy crying, and he's just like running away. So yeah, Genya's about to kill him, slice his neck off. The thing is, these upper moon demons, they always have something. So yeah, his neck is like super powerful. This dude is like kind of invulnerable. Genya's bullets also do not affect him. So yeah, that's kind of surprising, I guess. So I guess we need Tanjiro or basically like a pillar to like be strong enough to cut the head off. So yeah, we have a new goal in mind. All these other 4 demons are kind of filler demons. They don't really matter. And so it's the main demon body that they gotta fight. But yeah, as Genya was like chasing the dude, the other lightning demon with the rod kind of chases him, and he tries to shove the rod into Genya's head. And we see Genya, he can like survive a lot of things. So he's like a bit demonic himself. But if his head gets cut off, he can't survive that. So yeah, we get his backstory as he was about to die. So yeah, quickly, he had a loving mom, very cute, but yeah, abusive dad. His dad died randomly one day. He got murdered. So yeah, they're just like living big family. He had kind of like 4 other siblings with him, like brother or sister. He also had the older brother, who we know is like the white-haired wind pillar guy. But yeah, basically, you know, what a tragic thing will happen one day. So everyone was sleeping, but the mom, she didn't come home. So yeah, the older brother goes to investigate, and it's super late. They haven't returned yet. So then they do get a knock on the door. All the kids are like, oh, it's the mom. Let's see it. Bruh. All the kids died, bro. This scene was insane. Like, I was not ready for this. But yeah, instantly as the kids ran up to the door, Genya's the only one who was kind of holding back. He's like, wait, something's fishy. The door kind of breaks open. A demon walks in. All the kids just instantly get one shot. Like, their bodies, their faces are just clawed off. Bro, what the hell? And who is the demon? The demon is the mom. Wow, that was kind of rough. We don't know why she transformed so quickly, but yeah, the older brother is going to fight off the mom. Genya sees this, and yeah, Genya also gets the scar on his face from his mom, so yeah, that's where that happened. But yeah, the older brother kills the mom with the cleaver, and then she like dissolves in the sun. Very sad scene, but Genya's also kind of scarred from this moment, so yeah, so it's like a rough situation all around. And then yeah, we know what happened. Like, the brother called them weak. They also want to be like, you know, demon slayers, pillars, get revenge. So, you know, typical story. Very effective at making you sad, but overall, you know, it's nothing we haven't seen before. But yeah, overall, we kind of end the episode with Tanjiro kind of saving Genya, and then Tanjiro also about to cut off the head of the 5th demon. I do not think he does this. He's not going to go down this easily. So yeah, but a lot of stuff probably will happen. We have not seen Kanroji this episode at all, bro. She was running last episode here. Bro, where are you? Yo, we need you. We need you for the fan service. We need you for the power level. We need you to save the boys. Also, the Mist Pillar, he's also a big chillin' in the water prison. So yeah, he hasn't escaped from there yet. Yeah, I guess we'll see what's gonna happen. You know, the action continues, and yeah, I'm a bit impatient now because, you know, some of these fights are really nice. Some of these scenes are good, but you know, I want to see like the big ass pop off moments. Okay, so for Oshinoko episode 5, another cute episode. Everyone's kind of like doing their thing in the entertainment industry. So yeah, Aqua doing acting gigs. Ruby and Kana, bro, they want to join an idol group together. Well, Kana doesn't want to join, but Ruby, this is her only chance. Their idol group is having a hard time finding people, so she asks Kana. Problem is, yeah, Kana hates Ruby, and yeah, Aqua's trying to convince her to join. Kana's very smart, and then she kind of like deduces that being an idol is very risky, and she's already kind of like a washed up actress, so she's like trying hard finding acting gigs. If she joins the idol group and fails, she's just gonna fall behind on her acting career, and yeah, she's just gonna like fall out of the entertainment industry. So it's too big of a risk, but yeah, Aqua just convinces her because, you know, Aqua, he's like really good at manipulating people, and Kana, since she kind of likes Aqua, she just gives in. So she does join the group with Ruby. So yeah, very surprising, but they are together, which is like pretty funny. They don't really know what to do yet. They don't have a name in mind, but yeah, I guess they have to like kind of like grow bigger, advertise, and, you know, maybe make some songs together. Also, after that, Aqua kind of like joins this dating show, which is like very cringe. Everyone's like super fake, trying to do their own thing, but we see these entertainers are cutthroat, so they're just kind of like using each other to like look good on camera, and basically they're just making fake personalities as they're just like traversing through the show. Aqua has to do this because the director, you know, stuff about Aqua's mom, so yeah, basically all the details, who she was going out with, what she was doing at night, so all that stuff. So yeah, Aqua is curious. I'm kind of afraid worried that this director's kind of using Aqua. Maybe he doesn't really know anything. So hopefully this arc has some goal in mind. But if not, then we're back to the drawing board on finding who the father is. We see that Ruby and Kana are watching the dating show, and they kind of hate it because both of them like find like this like kind of nice Aqua personality very creepy. Also, after that, we ended off on the idol group. They have to kind of get bigger, get more popular. So what do? What if they collab with another YouTuber, get famous through collaborations? Because that's one way to fast track your view count, just like work with someone bigger. So they work out with this big muscle dude who kind of has like this yellow duck mask, very creepy, but basically it's just like a children's YouTuber. And you know, watch out for kids YouTube, bro. That's just a whole dimension on its own. And basically they're just like doing dances in front of the camera, doing muscular exercises just to kind of be a part of his video, and they succeed. They're like very tired at the end, but yeah, they kind of like announce their idol group, they announce their names, and a cool part is their name's gonna be B Komachi. So that's the name of Ai's idol group. So, I mean, no originality there, but, you know, stuff is continuing. Hopefully everything proceeds smoothly, but I'm really liking the progression of this anime. All the characters, I want to cheer for them as we're kind of like continuing their entertainment growth. Is there going to be any drama coming up in the future? Well, we just gotta watch to find out. Okay, so for Mashle episode 6, another funny episode in this forest. You know, Mash doing things, being the main character, beating people up. We're fighting a new villain coming through in this forest. His name is Silva. So he has kind of like this metallic power where he just like generates pillars of steel and hits people with it. So he's kind of fighting our main characters. He's fighting Mash and the red-haired dude Dawn. So the problem is the red-haired dude, he loves women, he has a soft spot for them, and he's like a huge incel. So he's like kind of cringe. And they basically have a duel where the goal is to tank the other person's hits 5 times. And if you do, you like get a silver coin. So yeah, Silva's magical ability is like pretty strong. He also has 2 lines on his face, so that signifies how strong he is. And Dawn just gets beaten up, bro. This dude is so hard to watch. Mash is just watching as well. Like, he's just big chill and he's like, not my problem. Thing is, his cream puff gets broken and he sees that Dawn is having a hard time, but he's like standing tall. His resolve is showing. So yeah, Dawn's like a cool heroic guy, actually, pretty tough. But the problem is, yeah, he's taken like 9 hits. He takes the 10th hit, he's still standing. So yeah, Silva's kind of scared. He's kind of shook, but then he does collapse in the end. So yeah, Silva's laughing at him like, bro, you really fell for this. The girl you're trying to protect as well, she was in on it. Random girl that was just using magic to make people fall in love with her. Yeah, she's also part of this plot to like steal the other people's coins. So yeah, you know, you feel bad for Dawn, but yeah, don't worry, Mash is there, bro. He's there to be the hero. So he comes in, he hates when people make fun of his friends. So he'll watch, but yeah, once he gets involved, like, bro, he'll fuck you up. And yeah, Mash is kind of psychotic. So yeah, he does not care. He just goes, jumps, tries to punch Silva. Silva produces a barrier of metal that actually scratches Mash. So that's kind of interesting because yeah, Mash can get damaged by these magical attacks, but for the most part, it doesn't seem to be that harmful. But yeah, Mash is like, it's my turn. And he pulls up with the triceps magic. Ballista knuckle, bro. I love these lines. And he basically just punches Silva in the midsection. Bro, this dude is knocked out, 1 punch, just bleeding from the mouth. So funny. So yeah, he can't even handle it, but bro, it's not over. Punches him 2 more times. Bro, this dude is out. But he has to tank 10 hits, so it's not over. So he's just like kind of desperately begging for his life. He's like, bro, I was a prodigy. I have 2 lines on my face. I had 2 gold coins when I was in my first year. All these things. He's like a washed up bully, only beating up on people weaker than him. And yeah, once Mash is there to stand up to him, that's over for him. So yeah, Mash wins. He gets a silver coin. But there's also the girl that's kind of in on the plot, so she starts crying. She's like, I can manipulate men easily, bro. This is nothing. Mash, he treats people equal. He gives her the hug, German suplex position, bam! But he likes to be a good guy, stand up for stuff he believes in. So yeah, German suplex the girl, and yeah, knocks out the other dude with his punches. And yeah, you know, happily ever after, we end that there. We meet a new friend, Don Barrett. So yeah, things are coming up good. Mash also, since he got the silver coin piece, he finally has 5 pieces to make a gold coin. So Mash with 1 gold coin so far. It's only been a few days into the season, so yeah, goddamn bro, his progression is going up fast. And then we see Lance kind of warn Mash about the other dorm, the Lang dorm, which is basically just like, you know, another Slytherin ripoff. They want people with like pure blood, and they kind of like attack the other dorms, try to take all their coins. So yeah, he tells Mash to stay away from them because they're pretty powerful. Mash, what does he do? He gets lost the next day. So he just comes across their dorm randomly, which is pretty awkward. So yeah, Mash, he sees the final boss who has like 4 lines on his face. likes, actually. So this dude's a big deal. We see people with 1-2 lines. This dude got a shit ton. Like, he's like the main villain they're setting up. He basically kind of murders people that don't listen to him, and he turns them into dolls. So yeah, it's pretty brutal. Mash just walks into their dorm though. He kind of interrupts their underworld meeting, and then he's like, oh, you're kind of weird, right? Why are you talking to this doll? So yeah, the episode ends there. I wonder what's gonna happen, but you know, the comedy's on point. You know, the anime's very predictable, but you know, I'm having a good time watching it. Very relaxing. And yeah, that seems to be it for this week. Thank you for watching. You know, very solid week again. Good action, good feels, good emotional moments, and yeah, you know, gonna keep watching the animes. There's also a lot of cool ramen shows and isekais I'm also trying to review. And yeah, stay tuned next week.